What's happening? Okay, I guess everybody can see. Wait a minute. What? Oh, okay. I had to look. Some of the words was like off over here. I'm washing dishes, but I'm still on Esau. Yeah, yeah. I'm still talking just in case if somebody come in and want to talk, they can hit the link right there, and we can like chop it up and talk about Esau because the main thing I'm trying to do right now is see where I'm at and see who I am as a person. And I mean, when I say see who I am, working on because in First Peter it says that it talks about the incorruptible seed and the corruptible seed. You see what I'm saying? And it said you. It's like you're saying you're not an Israelite by uh, incorruptible seed. If I'm saying it right, but you are one through. I think it says corruptible seed, something like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, not not a natural seed of being corrupt, but seed that was corrupted. That's the only one that can be changed. So, uh, hopefully, I pray that I am that one, that chosen one, or something like that. Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So far, um, I feel like he's dealing with. You can't go and feel, but I feel like he's dealing with my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it. I get what I mean by that is I have concerns about it. It really concerns me, and you know what I mean. And I care. You see what I'm saying? I care about who I am. I care the nation of my people. On my father's side, I care about that. I care about the my people, the Native American, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. That was, which are the real Jews according to the Bible. I care about that. I don't roll over that lightly. I don't take that lightly. I don't celebrate. I never really was. I used to. I say back in the day, but say if I didn't have like Christmas, I really didn't worry about it because I'm so used to doing without. Anyway, living in a poor condition because we couldn't really enjoy life. I say I definitely couldn't enjoy life like the other nations and stuff. Having my father in my life, having our father. I know people say, why you keep hopping on that, hopping, father, this and that, and the third. Because this is what help the people understand, you know, the history that and the age that I lived in and the age that I'm living now. You see what I'm saying? I definitely can, when it comes to stuff like that, you know, going in the store and then somebody behind you offer to, like when you don't have the money to actually pay for everything, and they they offer to say, "I don't worry about it," or something. They'll let you go or something like that. I've been in a lot of situations like that. You see what I'm saying? You know, uh, family members being locked up in jail and prison and stuff. Yes, I can. When I look at those things in terminology, it make me have a sense of it's a possibility that I could fit and be a part of that movement, the Israelite movement or whatever. When I think about that. So I really don't know. Hopefully, I do. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. But I do still speak out on Esau, and I still do the best of my ability. I'm just right now. I'm just trying to build my spirit up and make my spirit more strong. And hopefully, by the grace of God, I can get from where I am now and get to where I need to be. You see what I'm saying? And I want to do as much as I could to tell the truth as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I do care. A lot of people, they don't care about their nationality. They don't care who they are. They just don't care. They walk by. But I'm one of those people. No, I don't walk over that, and I don't walk over that line. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. Because the most important thing to me is knowing that you have salvation and knowing that you it will determine where you're going. Being the top chief ruler in the kingdom, that's a blessing. But to be, you don't want to be that. That's why it's good to know where you come from. You see what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Because there's a scripture, it did say that they could not show their father's house or their father's seed, whether they were of Israel. You know, but I do appreciate not being lied to no more. I'm glad. I would rather feel this way than to be feel good with a feel good with a lie. Because thing about me, even when I'm around people that go to saying things like well, it doesn't really matter what race or color you is. Everybody can be saved. Doesn't matter whether you white or black and all that kind of stuff. I'm very uncomfortable with that. I don't like to hear people talk or speak like that. And it's like in my mind, I'm saying, dude, bro, sister, come on, stop saying that. I'm not. It's like in so many words, I'm saying, don't say that. Tell the truth. If you love people, tell the truth. You know, if you love me and you concern them, and that person is really concerned about your salvation and your soul being you being delivered from sin, teaching you to keep the commandments and stuff like that, teaching the truth about it, telling the truth no matter what. That's the type of person that I am. You see what I'm saying? Tell me the truth. And maybe that's why it wasn't so hard for me to wake up and come into it. I remember when I was about 7 years old, my grandfather, on my mother's dad, used to call me the question asker because I would always ask questions all the time. I didn't understand why. I would just be talking about whatever, and I would ask questions about this and that and the third. Our grandpa used to, on my mother's side, he'd be out there. I didn't get a chance to really know my father and my grandfather at all. Period. On my dad's side. You see what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to know him at all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to collab or do none of that. I know a lot of people consider that's kind of odd. You know, they're gonna probably wonder why they keep bringing it up. I know my family members probably would get. They might. I don't know if they would. I don't know. It just seems like to me that when I go to talking on stuff like this, they don't like for me to be talking on topics like this here. But I'm really concerned because it really determines your salvation. You know what I'm saying? It really concerns me. That really concerns me. And that's why I do everything in my power is to keep all of the 613 commandments of the laws of the Most High. And I'm doing everything in my power, even though sometimes I be weak in my spirit or something like that. I be lacking or I be tormented with fear or whatever. But I still do my best and try to tell other people is to keep the commandments. You know what I mean? And I want to get stronger in that. You know, I don't want to be doubtful. And I know it's weird, but I'm really concerned. You know, you gotta care. You know what I'm saying? And our people so drunk with Christianity. Christianity is the worst drug that was ever given to our people. It really is. You can't wake them up out they sleep because every time you try to wake them up, they're gonna go and take you to the writings of Paul and tell you, and quote Paul out of context, say you can eat what you want to eat. Well, it doesn't matter what color Jesus is and all that kind of stuff. I'm very uncomfortable hearing that. I would rather be uncomfortable hearing somebody break down that we've been lied to and that the lies that was told to us than to make me feel good. If somebody's trying to make me feel good with the Bible or whatever, they trying to make me feel good, I'm gonna run from that. It scares the shit out of me if somebody tries to make me feel good. I do not want to look. I just don't want people to telling me that making me feel good. You ain't getting that because in the end, it ain't nothing but destruction and damnation. That's why I say it's not all people who says they are of Israel is of Israel. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children. When I read that, I'm right here on camera saying that. I don't take that lightly. I don't take it lightly. I take that's serious when you read something like that. Because everybody that say shalom, 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 brother, and all this kind of stuff, It's good. I love it. It will make me feel good. My brothers call me that. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, we gotta, you gotta know what you're saying, because everybody that says that, I'm not here to put down, or I'm not doing that. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I mean? And if we love one another like we should, we gonna tell the truth. I'm serious about this thing. I'm not trying to sit up here playing and deceiving and all that kind of stuff. No, I got enough of that to pay. Deceiving people, that's wrong. You don't do that. To make a person believe that you something you ain't nothing but the devil, hiding behind, you know what I mean? No, man, I don't feel good with that type of stuff doing that. That's not right. If you love a person and if I love a person and I say I'm that person's brother, then I'm supposed to love my brother enough. If he asks me, tell me the truth. Did you do this, or did you think this, or what did you do? You know what I'm saying? Tell me, or whatever. Then, if I'm commanded by my brother, is to speak the truth and tell the truth and be honest with my brother and tell them the whole truth. You see what I'm saying? Then I'm commanded and I'm required to do that if I love my brother. And I'm being real right now, because it's all about we struggling with sin and stuff like that. I know I'm not saying I'm struggling. I am, but it's other humps. It may not be one thing, but it's the spirit of weakness and fear and all that. I do have confidence. Just because I got confidence, that doesn't mean that I'm strong all the time. It doesn't mean that I be attempting. Sometimes I go off, and sometimes I have to catch myself and be like, most of the time, I'm thinking all the time. I'm thinking every single time. It bothers me, or it scares me to even. I'm being real, to even think a wrong thought. And I have to put myself back on the right track. You see what I'm saying? And that's how serious I take this thing. I don't take it light. And I love my brothers. I really do. When I'm saying it, I'm putting it on camera. I do. And I'm not saying nothing that I'm not practicing and working on myself. You see what I'm saying? And that I'm not trying to do, or whatever. I appreciate the brothers, Mel and Wisdom, and I appreciate them, the lections and the lessons that they put out, waking our people up and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. But the main thing is knowing that I am of Israel, and not only knowing that I'm of Israel, but actually being means of warrior and teaching the word. Get to that point. Because I be seeing the people on the streets, and I be like, man, I want to be like that. You see what I'm saying? I want to be like that. I know I'm in my house, giving the Bible and doing all those things and stuff like that. Say, man, I want to do that. When you get to the point where you can do it and go in the highways and byways and stuff like that, that is a blessing within itself, to be able to do that and be strong in the spirit, to be able to share with your people. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be without a spot or without blemish or guilty. I don't want to be guilty of something, but I want to be guiltless. I want to reach that point where, like it says in Philippians 4 and Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me and stuff like that. So I want to get to the point to where my witness can be effective when I'm talking to people. I can give them the answers and stuff like that. It's like living in this world in Esau's kingdom or whatever. I'm washing dishes. It's like we got to go catch up and get the proper understanding or something like that. And I don't want to live my life like that. But other than that, what y'all doing? I said, let me video. I got some water and stuff to pour out. I'll be soaking these bowls and stuff. Sometimes if it ain't bowls, most of the time it be the pots. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at one. I got 3 more bowls of water to pour out. But I don't want to put no water down the zinc. You see, because they have food in the zincs, it'll clog the zincs and stuff like that. to. Let me see if I can pull that water in here. Oops. Just trying to make sure all is here. It's up out of here. Let me pull this in here. One more. Now I can. I'm gonna pull this one out. Can you walk out there with your camera now trying to film? It's raining outside. Hold on, wait. So this video, the moral of this video is it's just about me getting my soul right, you know? Because I can't go up and tell nobody else to get themselves right and be straight and clean, and I'm not straight and clean myself. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not living it. I'm doing my best that I can, but as far as getting over certain humps like being of a doubtful mind, being fearful, perplexed, and all that, and fearful and fearful and of being afraid and stuff like that. Even though I do have the natural confidence, I do. I'm not like in the I believe anything is possible. You see what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just like in that area, you know. I don't know if I put a curse on myself years ago when I prayed, told the Lord this is scared of living socks off of me, whatever. I didn't know what God, first and foremost, I didn't know what God I was praying. I might have been praying to the wrong God, Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying? Because, like they say, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this, and they said, be careful what you ask God for, you just might get it. And I can tell you one thing. I would tell anybody, please be careful what you pray. If you get this far in the video, please be careful what you ask the most. I mean, what you pray. First of all, I'm going to say it now in 2022. Know who you praying to. Know who you praying to. Find out who, if before you start any prayer, find out and see and make sure you praying to the right God. And then when you find out you praying to the right God, like the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, make sure you're specific and be careful in your prayer. Be careful. I'm telling you that. I'm taking it from a man that has been there. Because if you ain't specific with him, you're in trouble. Now, I might need to be correct on some of that. Somebody put in the comment section what y'all think of what I just said. Any of the other things that I just said in the beginning of the video. Just put your comment. Tell me. Just collab with me in the comment section. Tell me what you think, and give me if you can find a scripture or whatever from the Apocrypha, in the Bible, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's in the Bible, and just talk back to me, collab with me in the comment section. Yes, indeed. I'm glad I was able to come at y'all with this here. Get a video in. I'm over here. Get it done. I said before I do the coffee or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead on and just wash these up first, and then I just throw some water on. Oh, this off now with that music. I turned it down because I don't want to get that. Hold on, I don't want to get the music in there. That's all. Let me just give me a minute to turn it off.